My objective in the next year is to have 100 merchants earning at least $500,000 per month in revenue, selling on Megastore. And a part of doing that is ensuring that they are provided with as much resources as possible. And also a key element is funding. What we want to do is, if merchants are doing extremely well, we want to be able to connect them to investors that can help them to grow their business if they want to scale it up quickly. And that's the main reason why we encourage private label products. So while you're building your market, you're also building your brand as well. All right, so let's continue. Now, what is the model we use? You've heard me speaking over and over about the model that we use and how it works. Um, and the reason why it works is a bit unconventional. It's a bit different from how most persons teach business development. However, whenever we use this model, it always works, without a doubt. So this is the model that we teach our merchants. I don't know if everyone is familiar with the Wright brothers. These were the first persons to build a viable, successful flying machine. Their success was on a budget when most of their competition was heavily funded. But there was one thing that made these guys stand out. They had an insight. They happened to own a bicycle shop before, and they would, buy and sell and, repair bicycles. No, the insight that they had was that everybody's trying to build this perfect machine that just stays still in the air. What they should have been doing is trying to balance something in the air, similar to how you try to balance a bicycle. It's a constant action of falling. You start to fall to the left, you shift your body weight by pedaling to the right. You start to fall to the right, you shift your body weight by pedaling to the left. It's the same thing with flying, actually. A plane is actually in the constant motion of falling. I know that sounds scary when you say it, but that's actually the truth. What's happening is that there are other forces pushing it up while the gravity is pulling it down. And that's business. That's business is understanding the different forces at work and then being able to control them well enough so that you can keep this startup flying and growing. So this is the model that we use. It has proven to be extremely successful. Um, as I explained earlier, we tested it in many industries, many verticals, and it works. It works in all of them. And here is an overview. Right. So we start with the problem first. So what is the key problem for your prospect? What are they trying to solve? Right. Now, we're always tempted to do business in areas that we love versus areas that are key problems for our prospects. So I would say to anyone, like, don't start this online business if the aim is to just explore a passion and not to solve problems. If it is to solve problems and, at the same time fulfill your passion of doing business, well, wonderful, it's for you, right? So any product that we're thinking of launching, we must start there. What's the problem that it will solve? So you're gonna have to step out of your shoes and truly empathize with your prospect and ask the question: are you solving a real pain or fulfilling an irrational passion? For example, I don't know if Akim minds, me sharing, but one of the things with his product is that he saw that there was a real need in the market for it, and it was either buy his product for, a little over $2,000 or a little under $3,000, or buy a whole radio for $20,000 to $30,000. There was a very real need in the market, and, not to mention the installation fee and time. And he communicated that, and that's the reason why his products, that's why they sell. um the third thing, where there's a big enough why, you'll find a how. So the question is, why are you interested in solving this problem? Is it just for the money? Because, yeah, sure, we'll earn, but if it's just for the money, you may get bored with it and jump on to the next thing and not truly explore that opportunity well, right? And a simple problem statement is, who, what, why. So I am solving, for example, one of our, top selling products, an electronic security product, right? I am solving this for Kirk. He is a professional that, stays home and, you know, he's working from home. But when he has to go to the office, he's not sure what happens at home in terms of security. So he purchases these devices so that he can monitor his home when he's not there. So it is who? It's Kirk. What is his problem? He wants to monitor his home when he's at work. Why? To ensure that it's secure when he's not there. Um, Akeem's product. You would want to share what's your who, what, and why.
Who? All right. Well, currently I target customers who have a factory radio in their cars. So
Mm-hmm.
these customers they really need this product. They see this product as a necessity because the cars that come straight from the factory, the radar in them can't pick up our bandwidth. So it's like you're driving around without a radio in your car. So you know they see the transmitter as very useful to them. So that is the who.
Mm-hmm.
The what? The what? The transmitters, I guess. The
Mm-hmm.
transmitters, Bluetooth transmitters.
Mm-hmm.
Why? All right. Well, I so yeah. When I saw my cousin using it, I saw how useful it was to him. So I figured there must be a market for it. So as we went on selling them, I realized the real market was the customers that with the factory radios. So um bringing it in for them, I guess, solves a problem
Mm-hmm.
because they would have to source it online because we don't make anything here. So
Mm-hmm.
it's very I guess it's that's very useful to them as well. We bring it in for them at a low cost, and we are able to sell it back at a very affordable price. So they appreciate that.
Wonderful. So as you see, thanks a lot, Akeem. So as you see, he didn't start with the product. Instead, he started with what was the problem that the product was solving.